I dropped 66 bucks on this military-style Timex, thinking, well, there goes lunch for the week. But a year later, this rugged little beast still surprises me. Today, we're diving into a real-world review of the Timex Expedition Acadia after 1 year. How tough is the acrylic crystal? Does the nylon strap still hold up? And is that famous Indiglo backlight still kicking? Let's find out!
Best budget rugged watch after 1 year? Timex TW4B26500.
I picked up this Timex Expedition Acadia about a year ago for around 66 bucks. Yeah, I know, it's a bit pricier than my usual budget-friendly Casios, which normally don't hurt the wallet quite as much. But honestly, I fell in love with the design, the bold feel watch look, the military-style dial, and of course, that sweet Indiglo backlight. That thing never gets old. Now, I don't wear it every day. This one's more of a mood watch. It gets its own wrist time when I'm feeling a little outdoorsy, or when my other watches are yelling, "Hey, give us a break."
Case dimensions for the newcomers.
All right, for those of you who are new to the Expedition Acadia series, here's a quick spec rundown so you know what kind of wrist real estate we're working with. The case diameter comes in at around 42 millimeters, not too big, not too small. Lug-to-lug distance? Roughly 49 millimeters, so it has a bit of wrist presence but still wears comfortably. The thickness is about 12 millimeters, which keeps it low profile enough to slip under a sleeve, unless you're wearing 6 layers of flannel. And finally, the lug width is around 20 millimeters, so swapping straps is easy if you ever want to throw on a NATO or a rugged leather band. Weighing just 41 grams, this watch looks tough and outdoorsy, without feeling like you've got a can of tuna strapped to your arm.
Wrist check.
On my 6.5-inch wrist, the 42 millimeters case diameter and 49 millimeters lug-to-lug might sound a little intimidating on paper, but in reality, it's not that massive. Sure, it looks a bit large, but not in a wearing a wall clock kind of way. It's more of a confident presence than an over-the-top statement. Honestly, I don't really care about the size. Why? Because I genuinely love this watch. The rugged design, the outdoor-ready styling, and the classic tactical vibe, it just works. Whether you're gearing up for a weekend hike or just flexing your EDC collection, this men's watch earns its spot. It's the kind of timepiece that makes you feel ready for action, even if the only mission today is grabbing coffee.
Crystal, bezel, case, strapping case back. 1 year durability check.
Let's talk about how this rugged outdoor watch is held up after a year of occasional wear. Spoiler alert, it's doing surprisingly well. The acrylic crystal, which is usually more prone to scratches than mineral or sapphire, still looks clean, no major scratches. Why? That's thanks to the slightly recessed design, which helps protect it from bumps and knocks when you're out and about. The matte black resin bezel, non-rotatable, field style, still looks fantastic. No major scratches, and the white markings from 00 to 55 in 5-minute increments are all still fully visible, no fading, no rubbing off. That's impressive, considering it's exposed. The matte green resin case, which provides a nice contrast with the bezel, also held up well. No cracks, and only minimal wear marks despite some outdoor use and casual knocks. This thing is built like a budget tank. The brushed steel crown is still solid and performs just like new. It's a protected crown, so it sits safely between the guards. And the fingernail notch design makes it surprisingly easy to pull out, even if you've just clipped your nails. Small touch, big convenience. Now the two-tone nylon strap, brown on top and black underneath, is still in great shape. The hard plastic end links are secure, no cracking. And the black strap retainer is still firm and tough, not stretched out. The brushed metal buckle and metal prong with the subtle Timex logo imprint still look as fresh as day one. No rust, no wear. Flip it over, and you'll see the black nylon underside, which is carefully sewn to the brown layer. Still perfect, no fraying or unraveling. The stitching? Solid. Let's not forget the stainless steel case back, which is held down by 4 screws. Yeah, it's got a few light scratches, battle scars from everyday life, but overall, it still looks good. The case back engravings are still super clear. Outer ring, stainless steel back in CR20160L. Right side, WR 100 meters and Timex website. Center, large Timex logo, model number, lug width 20 millimeters, and marking B4. Everything's still legible, no fading at all. My personal verdict? The build quality is excellent. Honestly, on par or even better than Casio's in this price range. Yes, it costs a bit more, but you're getting a lot of value. Solid materials, thoughtful design, and real outdoor durability.
Dial check after 1 year.
I've had this watch in rotation for over a year now. It's been through rain, heat, and the occasional weekend hike. And today, we're checking how the dial has held up. Spoiler, it's doing great. Let's start with the dial itself. The creamy beige background still looks clean and sharp. No yellowing, no smudges under the crystal, and no sun fade even after outdoor use. The printed hour markers, those bold Arabic numerals from 1 to 12, are still crisp with no peeling or wear. Even the smaller 13 to 24-hour military markers are perfectly legible and untouched. Now let's talk about the chapter ring, and this is one of my favorite details. It's not just decorative. It features precise black minute and second markers all the way around, and every 5-minute increment is marked with a black triangle like small tactical arrows pointing toward the center. They add a rugged, field-ready look while helping with quick-time checks, and after a year, they're still sharp and haven't faded a bit. The chapter ring adds not just function, but depth and dimension to the dial. The hour and minute hands are matte black with clean white centers, giving great contrast against the cream dial. No chipping or flaking so far. The red seconds hand, the round tail counterbalance at the tip of the second hand doesn't affect the smooth ticking, and the red tip adds a nice touch. And that triangle tip red accent hour hand, just decorative, still looks bold and adds character without feeling busy. Let's zoom into the date window at the 3 o'clock position. It's small, with a white background and black numerals, still crisp, still aligned, and no fading after a year. Now, here's something worth noting. Timex could have made this date window a little larger, maybe added a border or a magnifier for better visibility. But the smaller size actually keeps it looking stealthy, which fits the field watch aesthetic. No extra flash, just the essentials. So while it's not oversized, it does stay true to the tool watch vibe. Branding and text are all still fully intact and crisp. Just below the 12 o'clock marker, you'll see the bold Timex logo. Down at the 6 o'clock side, the dial reads Expedition, followed by Indiglo, and finally WR100M, a reminder of its 100-meter water resistance. None of this text is faded or worn off. It's still perfectly legible and adds to the tool watch personality.
One year later, Timex Indiglo backlight test.
Indiglo still works perfectly after a year of occasional wear. One satisfying push of the crown, and boom! The whole dial lights up like a tiny camping lantern on your wrist. It's evenly lit, no dim spots, no delay, just that cool blue glow we all know and love. Whether you're checking the time in the middle of a blackout, deep in the woods, or under the covers during a boring Zoom meeting, it just works. This backlight isn't just for show. It's a real asset for campers, hikers, and anyone who loves outdoor adventures. It's one of those little features that turns a basic field watch into a dependable tactical timepiece. But here's the catch. As much as you'll want to keep pressing that Indiglo button just for fun, go easy on it. Too much usage can drain the battery faster than you'd expect. So use it when you need it, just not like it's a fidget toy.
After 1 year. Water test results.
Alright, let's talk water resistance. This bad boy is rated for 100 meters. And no, I didn't go scuba diving in the Bermuda Triangle to test it. But I did run some real-world Frugal Guy-approved tests. First, I rinsed it under the tap, like I just finished a muddy trail run. Then, I tossed it into a sink full of water, because why not simulate a mini lake? The verdict? No fogging, no leaks, no drama. Still ticking like it just clocked in for its first shift. So yeah, if you're into camping, hiking, fishing, or just forget to take your watch off in the shower, this 100-meter water resistance is legit. It's not just a number on the spec sheet. It's Survival Watch certified. So after 1 full year, here's what I can confidently say. The dial, still clean and legible. Chapter ring, triangle and minutes markers still razor sharp. Hands, still solid with no wear. Date window, small but still functional, and suits the stealthy design. Indiglo, lights up the whole dial. Battery, still going. Water resistance, tested and confirmed. This Timex Expedition Acadia isn't just budget-friendly, it's battle-tested.
Final thought.
So after 1 whole year with this Timex Expedition Acadia, what's the verdict? Well, this thing still ticks like it just came off the shelf. No battery change, no foggy glass, no fading markers. The chapter ring with those stealthy black triangle minutes markers, still crisp and clear. The hands and hour markers still pop with that bright white paint. And that awesome Indiglo backlight, still lighting up like Times Square at midnight. It's rugged, reliable, and still looks sharp. 100-meter water resistance held up strong after DIY tap and submersion tests. Sure, it's a bit pricier than your typical Casio beater, but for just $66, you're getting real military-inspired style and all-day comfort. Plus, it's from a brand that's been lighting up wrists long before smartphones or even flip phones were around.
Alright folks, that's the dial check and full case rundown after a year with the Timex Expedition Acadia. If you're hunting for a tough field watch under $70 that can survive splashes, scratches, and occasional wrist time drama, this might be your guy. Got one of these too? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, let's swap watch stories. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button like you're testing WR100 yourself, and subscribe to the Frugal Watchbox channel for more budget-friendly wrist candy reviews. Want to support the channel? Grab some cool merch from our Amazon affiliate link in the description below. It helps keep the lights on and the tickers ticking. And if you're feeling generous, you can even buy me a coffee while you're down there. Every little bit helps this small channel grow, thanks a ton. See you in the next one, stay frugal, stay ticking. Bye for now!